Okay. So as last class, we have gone through the string concept, right? So we come to one understanding that what are the strings and how we can declare what is the use of the strings. So I hope you guys have did some practice as well. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. We can discuss. And almost we have done with these concepts. Like we have used length function in order to know the length of the string, and we can check that particular word in exist in the string, or they're using the in operator, or if it is not there, we can check like using not in operator. Then after we went to the very important topic called slicing or indexing. I hope like you guys are clear about this because it has to be clear right now, because when we go for list and tuples, it is going to be the same concept. So there it has to be easy for you to use the slicing concept, and you can fetch the data you want from that particular data types. Hello, Festus and Inca. I hope
Yes,
you guys, do you
yes.
have any doubts? Ask me right away. I will like
I'm,
we will discuss
I'm,
on more examples.
I must be honest. I didn't really. The weekend was crazy for me, but we could go ahead. I will still watch the video. If I have any, I will let you know in the next class.
Okay, sure then. What about you, Inca? Okay, fine. So last class, let me revise the few things so we can go to the remaining concepts. So last class we discussed about the slicing, right? So I said that this concept is very important because sometimes we want some sort of data in middle of the text or middle of the string. In order to get it, we need some sort of technique or approach. So for that, we have slicing concept where we can get the substrings. So last class we simply had already seen. For suppose I have declared the letter word, it will start with the index 0, 1, 2, 3. So what slicing does here, you know, it having one certain format, like starting index. So just then after stop index, then after step. So for suppose let me fetch word character O and R. So for that, how I will write? I will start from index 1. Then after I will write the index 3. So we will get OR as the output. Because in index concept, what happens? It will exclude the whatever you mention over here. If you mention 3, it will exclude 3 position and it will return only up to 1 to 2. So we will get O and R here. So that's what we discuss here, like, using this particular string. We use a slicing over here. So that's what I discussed about the positive indexing. We went to the negative indexing as well. Here, positive indexing starts with right hand side, right? Just like right hand side. So if you see the negative indexing, so it will start like R, right? So it will start from -1. It will start with -2. It will start with -2. And then with -2. But here, while fetching the data, it is going to be the same. You know, it will start. It will is going to have the same syntax. So for suppose, if you want O and R using negative indexing, how you will write? You will start from -3, okay, and you will end from -1. Let me try it here, and I will conclude this concept over here, and we will go to the next concept. So what I have said, I need to get the O and R characters. I will start from first. Let's do the positive indexing. It will start from index 1, and it will end from 3. We'll get O and R. If you want to do the same thing from the negative indexing, we will write. First, if I write -3, we will get this one. If I write minus, we will get O and R. Okay. So the class should has to be more interactive. Like, we will get more dots and we can discuss more. So strings are immutable. So what you mean by immutable is once the string has created, it cannot be changed. So we cannot modify actually. It will be changed. What do you mean by it cannot be changed? What happens when you try to create a string? Suppose, let's say you have created a string. Country, okay. So in this string, if you have created this kind of string, we'll try to allocate some sort of memory in some RAM, okay. So it will store in RAM. You know RAM, right? Random access. So this particular string is going to store in some RAM, okay. It will store. We are having some different concept, like it will store in. We are having like a concept called stack and heap over here, okay. This particular America is the largest economic country is going to store here because this is a kind of data. This is a value. They are going to create some object. And this object is going to have some memory data, right? Like address. So in stack, it is going to store here. Let's say the address is 5,000. Okay. So this stack is going to refer this particular object. It's going to refer an object over here. Okay. So why I'm saying all these things, what happens? I'm trying to make you understand that what do you mean by immutable? Once you create, it cannot be changed. Here you created this particular variable named C, and it has stored some memory address, and the data has stored here. If you even want to modify this, you want to manipulate this thing, it cannot be changed. Let me show you in practical. See, I have created a variable with some value. Okay. After creating this, I am printing this one. I have printed. Let me see the memory address. What is the memory address? Where it has stored. So to see the memory address, we have to use the ID function. See, this is the memory address, this particular variable. Okay. If I want to change the string, this memory address is going to change. But we cannot do any sort of modifications over here. Okay, it can't be changed. Keep it this in mind that numeric types and